communities, especially the most vulnerable, are starting to experience loss and damage. So it's not a concept anymore. It's actually a reality for some countries. In the Pacific, we've had communities have to shift and relocate out of the coastal communities, coastal areas, because of the encroaching of sea level rise. So it's a matter of urgency, and it's probably why it's gaining traction and importance. The simplest way to address loss and damage is really to look at when you've reached the end of adaptation where you cannot adapt anymore and mitigation efforts are not catching up to be able to minimize the impacts of climate change, then you get into the territory of what we call loss and damage in this COP. I think we've always pushed the case of the most vulnerable. So there's the countries that don't have a large economic basis, those are most exposed to climate change impacts. I think that's really where the loss and damage question is to start from. But in saying that, we are very aware of recent developments in events like the case of the flooding in Pakistan recently, severe droughts in Africa. So I think we really have to scale up in terms of the actual monitoring systems as well to be able to identify and pick them early so that we don't actually have to be reacting after the fact. There is a question around, some people have asked, what is different between disaster response and damages in the case of catastrophic events. We see that as quite different. The response usually comes when the response to disasters is usually just to bring back things to normalcy, but doesn't actually go beyond to have reparations, not so much reparation, but to bring back the infrastructure to the previous state or even better than what it was before.